What are you eating, bud? Hey, what are you eating? Piece of tape. Don't eat tape. Good boy. It's Max Major, and this is episode 190 of the vlog. We have survived the storm here in Washington, D.C. A lot of snow, but I mean, nothing bad happened. Didn't lose power, didn't lose the internet, super important. And for anybody that's wondering, Bruce is feeling a lot better. I think his medicine's working. Wanna say hi, everybody? Say hi, Brucey. Hey, Bruce. It's Sunday. You know what that means? Major questions. Magic Inventor asks, have you thought about working from home instead of going to an office? Save some money that way and keep an eye on your dog too. Magic Inventor, I actually have worked from home for the last 15 years of my life, and I just recently got an office about 2 years ago, and it turned out to be one of the greatest decisions I ever made. Working from home had just gotten old really quick. I would go every day from my bed to my desk, from my bed to my desk, from my bed to my desk, and I could go an entire day without ever actually speaking out loud or talking to another human being. And so I absolutely love having an office. I really get focused when I walk through the door. Fantastic investment. Derek_Jasper asks, what is one priceless or super expensive item that you would like to own? Probably a beach house. I would love to have a beach house. West Coast would be awesome, but honestly, just a place to escape and be near the water would be fantastic. Big Timers 228 asks, how has life been after Love Games? Good question, man. If you don't know, around 4 or 5 years ago, I was on a trashy reality TV show, classy reality TV show on the Oxygen Network called Love Games, Bad Girls Need Love 2, Season 4. Big Timers, it's been fantastic. That for me was really my introduction to being in front of a camera, and while I haven't done a reality show since, my desire to make more television and more videos has never been higher, so things have been fantastic. My gigs are through the roof, my public shows are through the roof. Just shot the pilot for a new TV show, and I'm having a blast vlogging and hanging out with you guys, so things have never been better. City Dogs Rescue asks, what does Bruce think of the snow? Actually, not sure. The first couple times I took him out, he was really scared. As soon as he went to the bathroom, he would actually just plant his feet, and I would tug his leash, and he would almost refuse to move. I'd have to actually drag him through the snow to get him to go anywhere. But he's also been sick, and so I don't know if it's actually a fair assessment of his interest in the snow, or if he's just not feeling well. I worked with him tonight and actually had him running around in the snow, diving in the huge snowdrift, and so I think when he feels better, he'll probably love the snow. At Clutch Wilson on Twitter wants to know, will OPM close the government tomorrow? I don't know what OPM is, but I have a feeling that all non-essential employees will be off work tomorrow. DC is pretty paralyzed right now as far as the road situation. The road in front of my house still hasn't been plowed, so unless there's a serious overnight effort, I don't think anybody's going to work tomorrow. Selena Taylor asks, hashtag major questions, if you did the part where they draw a picture and they just drew a face of a dog, not a side view, would that still be a win for you, seeing as it's still the same animal? Selena, thanks for your question. She's asking about a trick I do in which myself and another person draw the same picture. You can check that out in this vlog. I would still call that a hit, Selena, if they even drew anything remotely similar. For instance, if I drew a tree and they drew a flower, you would say that we're sort of on the same page. Bruce is eating my jacket, hang on. Hey. At Lobby For You on Twitter asks, how are you guessing the audience words? She included this cool picture from the show. First off, thanks for coming out to the show at the Howard Theater, Gail. Everything I do relies on a few simple skills. Number one, I'm really good at reading people, so that's body language, facial expressions, eye accessing cues. It's my ability to know what's on your mind. The second thing that I do is to try and plant ideas inside of people's heads. And so these are things like hypnosis and NLP and suggestion. And so throughout the show, everything I'm doing is really a combination of those two things. So either it's an idea that I put there, or it's something that they picked up through cues that they were giving me. At Shy Covington on Twitter asks, what's your greatest fear? Hashtag major questions. I don't really have any nagging, pervasive life goal type fears. but I don't like snakes very much. So I would probably say my biggest fear is snakes. I just have no interest in them. I don't want to hold them. I don't want to be near a snake. I had a friend that had a snake when we were kids. I had like zero interest in seeing, touching the thing, even when it was inside of its aquarium. @LoyalSammy asks, #major questions, is there anything you are looking forward to the most this year? Without a doubt, I would have to say, I cannot wait to see the finished sizzle. We spent the last week filming this thing. It's supposed to be edited by the end of this month. We'll be attending a television conference to try and promote the show and ultimately sell it to a network. I cannot wait to see this finished product. I've only seen the raw footage and it was epic. So just honestly, I got goosebumps thinking about it right now. That's it for this week's episode of Major Questions. Remember, you can send me your questions anytime by Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or carrier pigeon, and I will get to them the next time I record the show. See you guys tomorrow. Question of the week goes to City Dogs Rescue on Instagram. Have to say I'm a little bit biased because that's where I got Bruce. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you can know as soon as I post a new video each day. Can you sit in this chair, Bruce? Bruce.